All right, folks, we have made it to the top 10. These are my top 10 favorite video games of all time. Here we go. 10. Mega Man X. Ho, 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 ho. This is a game that I can go back to and replay a million times over. I love it so much. It's fantastic. I just realized this is the only X game I have on here. Huh. I guess that means I like the other classic games. Anyway, the point is, Mega Man X, this game is fantastic. I can go back and replay this game over and over and over again. I'll never get sick of it. I've gotten the Hadouken every time I play it, and it's great. It helps me out a lot, because if it wasn't for Hadouken, I wouldn't have been able to beat it, because I used it to one-shot Sigma and his wolf. But yes, I absolutely adore Mega Man X. It is my favorite Mega Man game, hands down. Oh my god, it's fantastic. It does everything right, from like just like any like gameplay set. Like, I know like everyone and their mom has seen this, but Egoraptor has done an amazing analysis video just talking about how the opening level of Mega Man X is fantastic, and he's right. It is. It's fantastic, and the whole game is fantastic, and like the different powers you can get are so good, and like the final area when you're going up against Sigma, it's an amazing game that I will always go back to. 9. Sonic Adventure 2. Still to this day, one of my favorite games ever. I love Sonic Adventure 2. I loved it when I first played it, and I still love it now. And honestly, oh my god, it just gets better every time I play it. Honestly, it does. Whether you're playing as Sonic and Shadow and running through levels, or finding gems with Knuckles and Rouge, which, by the way, aren't that bad, or if you're just enjoying like a battle with Tails or Eggman, or going through their levels in story mode, it's so much goddamn fun. Everything about this game is so much fun, and like when you complete it, you get to go through Green Hill Zone, which I know now is like, ugh, but at the time, it was the first time they brought it back, so everyone's like, oh my god, and it's great. This game is so good, and honestly, like, every time someone talks about it, I'm like, well, you're wrong. you're just wrong, because this game still is a lot of fun, and like, yeah, it may not control the best, but like, hey, it's fun, and at the end of the day, isn't that really what makes the game good? The amount of fun you're having with it? I mean, come on. That's what video games are. They're fun. They're supposed to be fun. And Sonic Adventure 2 is a lot of fucking fun. Number 8. Crash Twinsanity. Oh man. You thought the original trilogy was my favorite. No. I adore Crash Twinsanity. I think, first of all, the only instance where a game was rushed and still came out amazing. There is so much content in this game to add like another hour or two to it. It's incredible. But the game that we got anyway is still fucking fantastic. It has amazing humor, really fun open-ended level designs, multiple playable characters, including Cortex, and Nina, who is like my favorite Crash character. I love Nina. She's awesome. Oh man, the soundtrack. It's all a cappella, and like they like distort their voices to sound like guitars on certain songs, and like oh my god, I love Crash Insanity so much. And honestly, while I want a new Crash game instead of a remaster, if they do remaster Twinsanity with all the cut content, I would not complain. I would 100% not complain. I love this game so much. 7. Sonic Generations. This is the peak boost formula Sonic game. I think this did everything amazingly well. I was so worried that they were going to mess up classic Sonic, but no, the heat control's great. They eventually did mess him up in Forces, but we're not talking about that anymore. We're talking about Generations. And being able to run through Sonic's past with 2 versions of Sonic was absolutely incredible, and not an experience that I ever would have expected. But it's just, again, it's another one of those games that I can go back to and replay over and over again and never get sick of it. I love the boost formula. I love the way classic Sonic is handled. I love the boss battles in it. being able to fight Perfect Chaos without even using Supersonic. Like, oh my god, it's so cool. The soundtrack is great. There were so many great remixes. The only issue I have is that the final boss against the Time Eater is kind of bad. But if you've ever played the 3DS version, it's actually a lot better on that. But yeah, Sonic Generations, absolutely fantastic. Number 6. I feel like everyone has heard of this game at this point, but if you haven't, I highly recommend you go play it because it is an incredible experience. All memes aside, this is an amazing game. I think you know where I'm getting at. Number 6 is Undertale. I love Undertale so much. It was a game that I didn't expect to like as much as I did. Because it reminded me a lot of Earthbound, and I'm like, I'm not super big into Earthbound, but I like Mother 3 a lot, so I'm gonna be able to give it a shot. And what happened was just the best. Like, I adored this game so much. I think everything was done so well, from the genocide and the pacifist ways of playing, that you can play the game multiple ways, you can do whatever you want. The humor and the lovable characters and the soundtrack. Oh my god. I always talk about the soundtracks in games, but Undertale, hands down, is my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. I adore the music in this game. Megalovania, Bone Trousel, Battle Against a True Hero, Heartache, Asgore, Hopes and Dreams, Your Best Nightmare. There's so many good songs in this game, and I love it to death. I love Undertale, and I probably always will. And yes, I know it's been memed, and like the fan base is kind of the worst, but I can't let that bother me. I love the game too much to let that bother me. Number 5. The greatest Sonic game Sega never made. Freedom Planet. Freedom Planet is a game that takes a lot of inspiration from Sonic, but makes it its own thing. It has amazing characters, an incredible story, a fantastic villain, amazing music, and goddamn, I adore this game. The voice acting in it is fantastic. I love the art style, and just everything about it is so much fun. And I am eagerly looking forward to Freedom Planet 2, whenever the hell that releases. That's another game they announced like 3 or 4 years ago, and we still not out yet. But anyway, I adore this game so much, and if you haven't played Freedom Planet, highly recommend you do it. It's on like Switch, and it might be on PS4. I'm not 100% sure, but the point is, play Freedom Planet. Just play Freedom Planet. You won't regret it. It's a lot of fun. Number 4. This is my favorite Mario game of all time, and what it is might surprise you. Super Paper Mario. I love this game. Super Paper Mario is a game that only gets better every time I play it. I love the 2D side-scrolling of it because I love 2D side-scrollers more than RPGs, but it also has RPG elements of it. I love the level designs. I love the story. I love Dimentio, like one of the best Mario villains, one of the best Nintendo villains ever. I love him so much, and I want him to come back at some point. He probably never will, but whatever. I love him. I love this game. The humor is great. The music is great. The level designs are great. The story is fantastic. And I don't want to spoil the ending, but the ending will tear at your heart. It's so good. I love this game so much. Number 3. Remember how I was talking about Castlevania Portrait of Ruin a while back, and I said, the more I thought about it, the more it's not my favorite? Yeah, no, it's still Symphony of the Night. After I made that Portrait of Ruin video, I replayed Symphony of the Night like 3 times, and I'm like, this is still my favorite game in the series. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is a game that I can go back to and beat a million times over. I've beaten this game more times than I can count. Throughout the entire month of October last year, I was just playing this game over and over and over again. I never get sick of it. I love Symphony of the Night. It's one of the best games ever made. You can hear me sing praises about it in my Castlevania retrospective. I adore this game. It's music, it's level design, and the way you explore the castle and the inverted castle. And Alucard as a character is great, and like the story is really cool about like a Belmont being controlled and everything. And like, it's amazing. It's an amazing game. And if you haven't played it, what are you waiting for? Number 2. Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is my favorite Sonic game ever. And oh my god, this game is everything I want in a Sonic game. I mean, and that's weird because I prefer 3D Sonic. But everything I want in a 2D Sonic game is here. It has amazing level remixes. It has brand new levels. It has multiple playable characters, including Mighty and Ray. It has an incredible Metal Sonic boss fight. It has an interesting premise and plot. It does everything right. It is fantastic. I have played through this game a million times, and I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. It's so much fun to just blast through these levels using like spin dashes, drop dashes, and whatever else, and going through all these areas. It's a blast from start to finish. Fantastic. Hell, they made Oil Ocean not garbage. They managed to make Oil Ocean a fun zone. Wow. But yes, I adore this game so much. It is hands down my favorite Sonic game and my second favorite game of all time. Here are a few honorable mentions. And my favorite video game of all time is Dust and Elysian Tale. This game blew my mind. Let me tell you a story. There's a YouTuber who I like quite a bit, known as Eileen Monty. She's known for voice acting and singing and all that other stuff. I found out that she voiced a character in this game. So I thought, hey, that's cool. I like her. Oh, by the way, she also voices Mustache Girl in Hat in Time, so that's why I bought Hat in Time. But yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I saw this game like on the Xbox Live Arcade. And now that I know you're in it, I'll check it out. And I couldn't put it down. I just kept playing and playing and playing. The story is incredible. The characters are lovable. The gameplay is some of the best and most responsive 2D combat I've ever played in a Metroidvania. The level design is fantastic. The music is godly. The story is incredible. I may have said that already, but I don't know. I'm just gushing at this point. I love this game so much. It does everything right. It hit every note for me. For everything that I love in a game, this did for me. It was so good from start to finish. I just had a blast with it, and this is like the one game that if I'm friends with you, at some point I'm showing you this game. That's just how it is. I love this game so much. I've played through it more times than I can count. It's the only game I have ever bought more than once. In fact, I bought this game 3 times. I bought it on Xbox 360, I bought it on PS4, and I bought it on Switch. And shout out to my friend Tom. My friend Tom bought me the PC version. I have 4 copies of this game. That's how much I love it. I have never bought in a game more than once, let alone 3 times. I cannot express how much I love Dust and Elysian Tale. If you have not played this game, please do yourself a favor and play this game. It is a masterpiece. And there you have it, everybody. Those are my top 100 favorite video games of all time. I hope you liked my list. I hope you saw your favorite game on here. And I hope I turned you on to a couple of games that you may not have heard of. or may not have played. So I had a really fun time making these videos, and I hope you did too. So if you excuse me, I'm gonna go play Dust and Elysian Tale again.